Is Dogecoin going to the moon?
Or to the Mars?
Or down the rubbish chute?
Let's find out.
It's 14 million Dogecoins created a day.
Everybody's trying to predict like when the dumb run.
Go up and continue going up. Both of you have Dogecoin?
As of this morning, no. But as of this afternoon, yes.
Really?
If I ever have Dogecoin that goes up to 2 million, right,
I
I would at
definitely
least
will
catch
sell
out
it.
half, man.
If the mood is high, you cannot bet against it.
You look at GameStop.
What about it now?
No, not now.
One day, Doge would surpass Bitcoin in terms of market cap. So it looks like I'm the one with the most Dogecoin. As I'm recording this video, 3 hours to 4 hours later, Elon Musk is going to go on Saturday Night Live, and I have a high probability that he will talk about Dogecoin.
Some say it's going to go up $1. Some say it's going to go down. I think we are doing this at a very interesting time before the news is announced. Now it's forward. But by the time you guys watch this video, it's actually after the event.
Yeah.
So let's see where the money goes.
Yeah, and at this very moment in time when we are recording this video, right, it's at 0.7.
Oh, wow, 70.
It's already 70 cents.
It was like
right?
69 cents this morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's be very accurate. Right now, it's at 0.701.
So
right
what's
now.
your prediction on Wednesday when this video comes out?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually very worried now, no, because I've been watching videos online and comments, right? There's a lot of people seems to be dumping at 96, 94. Everybody's trying to predict like when the dump run at 92 cents, 94 cents. I don't know, man. I think he's gonna go up to 1 and then gonna come back down to 60.
Do both of you have Dogecoin?
As of this morning, no. But as of this afternoon, yes.
Really?
Oh, really? You want to buy it?
just a little bit to get in this, the hype and see where it goes. So
Wow.
yeah, I hope it
Cool,
goes
cool.
to $1.
I was staring at it when it was at 6 cents. I thought it was too high. No, 0.6 cents. And then at 30 cents, I decided this overkill. And then now it's at 70 cents. So I'm still not inside it. Yeah.
Oh, so it looks like I'm the one with the most Dogecoin.
Let's talk a little bit about Dogecoin and its history. Yeah. So basically, it's just a meme coin, right? Something that was meant to be a joke. Joke went up, went big, went crazy, started to be supported by bigger and bigger
And
players.
it's very cute because of the dog.
Yeah, the Shiba Inu, right?
Yeah.
And the whole thing right now is like a real thing. And then Mark Cuban came in as well to support buying Maverick through Dogecoin,
Yeah.
Elon Musk, and all. So this is like seems to be so real right now. So where do you think Dogecoin will go? Not just in price, but where's the future of like such coin like this meme stock, meme coins?
Really, as what Benny said, it was created as a joke. And the original founder of Dogecoin, I think he used his remaining money to buy a Toyota. And that's it. Yeah, he must be like
Killing himself right now.
Yeah, and recently there's this guy on Reddit, like he's the Dogecoin millionaire.
He went up 2 million as of today.
Yeah.
Today is 2+ million, right? So I don't know what will happen to his wealth as of tonight. But based on that video with Graham Stephan and Andre Jake, is it right?
Yeah.
I think he's not gonna sell his coin, but I don't know, man. If I ever have Dogecoin that goes up to 2 million, right, I will at
definitely
least
will
catch
sell
out
it.
half, man. I will at least catch
Because
out half.
like I feel that it's not backed by anything. I mean, as of now, there is not a lot of merchants using this coin, right? So not a lot of people are accepting this coin. So I don't know where this is going.
You talk about inflation. Every block, which is roughly about a minute, 10,000 new Dogecoins is created. And
Yes.
if you are looking at it in a day, it's 14 million Dogecoins created a day. So that's the inflation numbers for Doge. And because it's going up so much, basically there's more money coming in than more money going out. That's why it's going up. But how long can this sustain? Then there's this argument point, which I totally get it. We are on fiat currency, and USD is
printing.
it's printing more than ever. It's in fact more
as
than
useless.
Yes.
Yeah.
more than Doge. So where does this end? And if you ask everybody that is printing forever viable, the answer will be outright no for everybody. So there'll be an end point one day where everything comes crashing down.
But when
Speculation,
is the end point? That's the question.
Yeah.
I report a statement. It's gonna go out to 1. It's gonna drop it down to 60 cents. I hope I'm wrong. Okay, so this video is gonna Wednesday. Oh my god! So what is your speculation, both of you guys?
I think Doge would probably go up and continue going up. Initially, I bought Doge just for the fun of it because when Elon,
It's very cute.
Yeah, when Elon, it's cute,
Yeah,
and
Elon
I
announced
love
it,
dogs,
yeah.
and I'm a supporter for Elon. And if I'm not wrong, there's somebody that owns a very high percentage of Dogecoins. I think like 30%. There's these big whales owning like big amount. So if these whales sell,
thing
that's
will
it.
keep
It's just going to crash the entire thing. So unless, like I think Elon did mention before, if these whales are willing to get rid of their position, probably I have a higher conviction towards Doge. I just bought it.
Because it might swing too crazily with one movement. Because
Yeah.
right now it's owning by like 30% by someone else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also you have to be dropped slowly. If he let go so fast, it's gonna crash anyway. So probably I will
There are
buy.
many people is going to burn.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy after he drops. Many people have said that it is actually more usable compared to Bitcoin when it comes to market adoption because it's cuter, it's nicer, it's more friendly. Plus, also the amount, right now the price of each Dogecoin is much smaller. Really, only argument why Dogecoin will last for the next decade. That's just to me. Is there any reason why there will still be Dogecoin doing well for the next decade? What do you guys think?
You don't bet against the free market now. I mean, now everybody wants anti-government, anti-this, anti-that. I do not have, to me, I know at the end point, unless like maybe all the developers come in, they change the how Dogecoin is being inflated. Probably it will really, instead of going to the moon, you go to the Mars, Wow. But as of right now, I don't see that happening.
And its value is really tagged to the buyers, those people who own this coin, and they feel that the value is high. That's why the value is high, right? So there's nothing really backing it up.
You cannot bet against like everybody's feeling good for this company. Like for example, some companies that are like in a stock market, their evaluation is pretty low. It's because the whole market thinks that although the company can be doing well, but the general market thinks that the company is a shitty company, and that's why the valuations are pretty low. And the same thing you need to apply to like cryptocurrencies, like the overall feeling, the mood towards it. And if the mood is high, you cannot bet against it. I mean, in history, that has never worked well.
Fundamentally, when it comes to investment, it is really about future speculation. Everybody is investing. Everyone is investing because there is a future to that company, right? It's just how far, how optimistic, right? And when it comes to optimism, it can be proven by numbers, but mainly it's backed by emotion. It's quite interesting.
I think so. You look at GameStop.
What about it now?
No, not now, but previously, right? It was all backed by emotions, right?
Yes. It is totally, And it's in a very interesting space because GameStop is like a little bit game and like the internet culture and like Street
It's a
Fighter
cult.
is a game, so like the game is very perfect storm for it to explode because it's so close to heart, gaming culture and all this stuff, right? And then now when it comes to this meme crypto coin, right, Dogecoin, I think the same thing as well. And I want to ask you guys a little bit, right, how has this whole forum, Reddit, plays a big part in stocks and coin investing right now? I mean, it seems to be so crazy. Like things are jumping in like bam, bam, bam. Like oh my god, it's so hard to invest right now when it comes to this.
I think as an investor, your mindset needs to shift like substantially. Now you look at gains for crypto and you look at gains for Bitcoin. And you go back even against to Tesla. You think my Tesla gains of 500% last year is nothing. It's like people like, what, that 500% only? Yeah, Dogecoin is 21. What you
21,000 if you buy earlier.
21,000%.
Wow. And Bitcoin was like, I don't know, like I can't remember, like few thousand. Ethereum is still going up like mad. I mean, important for investor you must understand why you invest in the first place. If you want to like bet on Doge, it's okay, but you got to bet with money you're willing to lose. Like for me, it's like 0.01%. I mean, it's just tea break money.
How much is your tea break money?
It's not a lot,
Expose going on here, but
below 5 figures.
Below 5 figures.
I mean, at least when I lose the entire amount, I don't feel a pinch out of it.
Every time when I feel this feeling in the air, it felt like Bitcoin on the previous crash right now for Dogecoin. There's this like market optimism and everybody's like, it's gonna do well. And I felt it in AMC era as well. During AMC, I was like, it's gonna go to the moon the next day. Booms.
And then booms.
You went down,
But also, it's also confirmed as of right now as we're doing this video, Elon actually put out a tweet.
He tweeted Dogecoin. You guys got to understand that Elon, when he communicates to the world, you know that lawyers will protect him. A lot of people will try to protect him along the way. So the best way for him to communicate to the world is using memes. So if you understand memes and the way he's trying to speak to the world, pretty sure tonight on Saturday Night Live in a few hours, Dogecoin is going to come out.
That's why
sure.
I went in just now.
All right.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Do you plan your exit? Or do you just went in blindly? As in, do you plug your exit? Like how much?
I plug my exit.
Is it convenient to share?
90 cents.
90 cents. Oh, okay. 90
Huh?
cents.
90 cents meaning you bought 90 cents.
He bought in.
My exit will be at
Oh,
90
your
cents.
exit will be 90 cents. Come on, man. $10.
$10.
That's like to Jupiter, I think.
That's Jupiter, right? Yeah, but there's a lot of argument, you see, and I've watched a video that says, oh, $10 is nothing. Based on the calculation, $30 is the market cap at the limit.
Let me give you my prediction
Sure,
for
please, go.
Dogecoin. I'm just going to say this in this video right now. There is a high probability that one day Doge would surpass Bitcoin in terms of market cap. Doesn't mean I would want to buy into it because I only invest in things which I can sleep at night. This I cannot sleep, but you know my gut, that feeling that I have, it should surpass Bitcoin's market cap one day. It's easy for people to buy something that is worth $1. You know, like Tesla stock used to be $4,000, then it did the stock split. It seems easier to buy in. Most people, they don't understand market cap. They just don't grasp it. So imagine Bitcoin, if you can do a split for Bitcoin as per se, and you can split it into 60,000
Yeah,
and
you're
$1 per Bitcoin, I assure you,
You'll grow
A lot of people will go
you'll
in and
double.
buy. Yeah.
Bitcoin will double and triple in price. So the same
Absolutely
thing
right.
for Dogecoin.
Crazy.
Anyways, yeah.
In fact, I think we have seen that happening in Palantir as well. So like it's much easier to buy when it was like 29, and then when it's now like 21, but cost average now it's only $21. I can buy a couple of Palantir. But when it comes to like Tesla, when people talk about cost averaging, it's a little bit more painful. It's like it's like $600 per share. And, all
Yeah.
and then when it comes to Amazon, there's like, oh gosh, it's like 2,000 plus a plug, right? So in fact, it's quite interesting because maybe I come from a space where I already don't look at those numbers. I just look at how much is my actual unit of investment in terms of my funds. But I think the market do respond like this. You're 100% right. When it seems like a smaller pie, it seems more palatable to invest. It's very easy for a 6 cents to become 30 cents. You know, like $1 is still okay, right? It's $10 is still fine. Quite interesting. They don't look at market cap. You're right. Currently, right now, Dogecoin have a market cap that is higher than Coinbase. It's listed IPO company, right? And this is a meme, right?
Yeah.
So wow, I guess the conclusion will be Reddit comments, all these meme stocks and meme coin investment is really a next trend right now. Like it plays a big part when it comes to shifting the market. It can bring platform down, it can collapse. It's almost like a cancer culture or a movement, right, going on right now, right? If they hate something in the stocks, they can just bring it down to zero. If they love something, they could just shoot it to the moon, right?
Yes.
Are you guys tracking all this forum? Are you guys like investing based on that?
No, I'm really not tracking all this. I think like this type of crypto or stocks, right? That's like based on the market sentiment or people on Reddit, how they comment and hyping it up. It's all marketing hype.
But then again, you also must talk about accessibility to Dogecoin. So for my main channel, I get sponsors every day. So I can tell you what's happening right now. Although I have never accepted any sponsors, I can tell you what's happening. A lot of platforms right now are asking me to tell them that they are accepting Dogecoin on their platform right now.
And when it is more accessible to people, there'll be more people buying into it. Yeah.
So I'm just getting those sponsors. Can you just let people know that my platform is accepting Doge now, doing Doge now? And it's continually, I'm getting a lot of platforms contacting me that.
Yeah.
So you know what's going to happen. When it's more accessible to more people will buy into Doge. So I do believe from an influencer point of view and knowing what's happening behind the scenes right now where funds are flowing in, I do believe that Dogecoin will still continue going up.
I think that you'll go down and stay there for a while before it go up again.
All right.
I think it will go up and then it will go down. I'm very scared.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
And maybe by this video is out, Dogecoin is a yesterday's story.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about it anymore, just like GameStop, right? So let's just talk about the biggest up and rising conversation right now, which is DeFi. Based on our last few videos, many viewers has commented, hey guys, we got no clue, man, right? And of course, based on the comments as well, by the time the video was out, the stake returns jumped to 90+%. Like people are like, what the hell is going on, man? Like is Ken making a few more $1 million using this? Like, what is this? Please let us join to you, right? And the conversation get more and more confusing because we are talking about crypto, we're talking about proof of stake, and then right now we're talking about staking it, and then we're talking about converting for Bitcoin. So there's so many things, right? But we don't go through the details because link in the video can have an actually full video of how do you get into Cake DeFi and stuff, right? But let's just talk about altcoin. Ken, can you just give a understanding on DeFi and why are you so big in DeFi compared to, say, Dogecoin which you actually think is a higher market cap than Bitcoin.
Before I answer your question, if I wonder about all the developers doing their hard work to make the most fundamental sound crypto, and here you have Doge inflating at 14,000 coins per minute. Oh, that's nuts. Or is it 10,000 coins per minute?
Yes.
That's stupid. Back to the DFI game. You must understand that everything that we do, there must be a fundamental use case at the end of it. Like for Bitcoin, it's very simple. It's being used right now because it's one of the best form of stored value. There is like nothing that comes close to Bitcoin right now. So
should I call it like a digital gold standard?
Digital currency,
yes,
digital money.
So let's say, you like for example, when Tesla recently the last quarter sold like 10% stake just to prove liquidity. There's no asset in the world where you can store your money, and at a moment's notice you can just liquidate and get the cash out, because in business sometimes you need the cash immediately to do whatever you need to do. Or even sometimes as you yourself, you want to put in the bank, and because you can draw the money out quickly. But the most people in this era don't do it now. The reason is you put money in the bank, you know it's just going to bye-bye. Your money after a while is not going to be worth money. So Bitcoin is the best place to put now. This whole DFI token, the movement is all about creating a banking space without the banks itself. So it's like decentralized finance. This is where you can loan money, you can put your money there to work for you, get a bit of return in terms of interest, dividends. And in DFI, all this means staking.
More like there's many instruments that the bank is already currently making money. It's just not in the crypto space. So DeFi acts as a tools of making money through financial instruments and mediums, but in a decentralized manner. Means everyone can take a part in this movement.
And they don't discriminate anybody. So like for me right now, because I'm retired, I can't go to the bank and tell them I want a mortgage. It's not going to happen.
You are so right.
That's right.
Yeah. If I buy a house, I got to buy in cash now. You know? That is damn stupid. I cannot discontinue my credit card because if I apply now, everybody will reject me. But the fact is, I'm probably the least risky guy because I can just throw my money in their face. So that's where decentralized finance come in. There is no discrimination.
Although you can still show asset under management, actually you can still show asset under management to get loan, but I don't think you have to show a lot of asset under management to get very small loans.
I tried that. I do understand where you come from.
Yeah.
Like if you go to shit banks like OCBC, the Singapore bank, it doesn't work. Sorry, I know a lot of people who use OCBC, they suck ass. DBS is on a lot better wave. I mean, it's a lot better. There are some banks that do accept, they call it AUM.
Asset under management.
Asset under management.
It's a form of discrimination because they don't even have a smart way to track financial literacy and risk. They base on income, right, to track, which I think is a very old way, because at the end of the day, it's the integrity of the product, right? And the product in this case is the crypto coin itself. And the integrity transfer to a contract, not to a person. So there's no discrimination. I can just buy it and just stake it, end of story. So it is not based on personal financing profile or history, which has been proven to be not accurate in a way.
Yeah, there's still fraud. So in the DeFi world, there's this thing called over-collateralized. That means, let's say you want to loan $1 million, you got to collateralize 1.5 million. So there's always over-collateralized.
Wait, I want to borrow $1 million. I need to put up 1.5 million.
1.5 million. So they call it like in terms of like leverage. So let's say if you run with the 1 million, you wouldn't do it because you have 1.5 million locked up with the other.
That's very stupid. Why would you want to do that?
No, there's a lot of people do that for leverage purpose. And they can make a lot of money out of it. They will just keep doing that. It's okay to have that 4-5% interest where you can leverage up and you can earn like 100% a year in the Bitcoin world where you 10x your leverage. But lately, the crypto world is kind of like stalled a little bit. So the returns are not that much, but it still makes a lot of sense for people to leverage up.
Say we are in a banking system, right? So we can take a loan, but we sometimes don't have to show that full amount of cash. So in collateralized, that's what you mean, right? For example, if I'm going to take a loan of 90% of $1 million, that's like 900,000. I don't really have to show $900,000 worth of cash
to borrow
900,000, right? But that's happening in the crypto space.
I believe that will happen soon, not yet. Now,
so it will eventually go to this.
So that's under collateralized. Now it's just over collateralized. Is it good? Yes, it's good because it's safe and stuff. Why wouldn't you do that? Yeah, but the key behind that is under collateralized. How are they going to implement it? I think there are a few good ideas out there from like let's say the asset moves against you for a little bit, then straight away you are cut out. They margin call you. That's one way.
Yes.
The other way, they could use AI powered to identify if this person is legit or not. But that is another story altogether.
Which means that is the opportunity right now, because in a world whereby they do not see crypto as a stable asset class, they're gonna over collateralize, which means that's where opportunities like us come in. That's where the DeFi we are talking about here. Right?
So what exactly can layman person like myself do? You all have been talking non-stop, right? I try to understand the technical terms, right? It's very good, very clear, but I still think that I'm like,
so
my understanding is really very surface. Do I need to understand all the technical terms to take part in this and make a profit?
I can simply answer you do not need to understand the technical terms. There is no need, because the beautiful part about like blockchain itself and everything like Ethereum or Bitcoin or DeFi chain, it's all open source, it's all transparent. So as a layman, you must just trust that the general public, if there's enough people interested in this project, there will be software engineers that take a look at the code. It's like you're looking at, if you're using last time Mozilla Firefox or any open source software, you just trust that the community will point out shit if you're doing shit. Yeah. So the trust factor is there already because it's open source. So that one, you can leave that out of so you don't need to understand it. All you need to understand is how to buy that crypto and how do you stake that crypto.
Okay, so I can be very lazy lah, right? That's
yes, you
very
can be
good.
lazy.
So I can be very lazy. So if you guys are like me, you don't want to go and read out and go and understand all these technical terms, right? You just need to follow the steps that Ken is going to share. You buy the Bitcoin and then you go to platforms like Cake.
To let them do the work, the technical work of staking for you, or if you want to do liquidity mining, which I would prefer staking because, I mean, in my point of view, I would like a lot of capital appreciation. So staking is probably a good way to get dividends plus capital appreciation.
Just to clarify, you can actually do staking by yourself.
Yes, you can do it on the DEX yourself.
You can actually do it yourself. But like what she's saying, the complexity of course, the competency becomes harder, right?
You need to update if they fork, you need to go to the new fork. You need to compound the thing in yourself every day on a daily basis. So there's no point, right?
I'm not going to do that.
So going into a platform, say like Cake DeFi. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Cake DeFi and all that.
It's not.
But what we're trying to do is to really summarize this alternative coin to something useful, so you guys can take action, whether Dogecoin goes to the mask or goes down to the drain, right? So because this is a big topic, people are saying, hey, you know what? Bitcoin is so sideways. Where is the next big thing for the jump?
And if you already have like some Bitcoins, you want to earn extra money out of it, right? I think this is something that you can consider.
Check this Bitcoin. You go and put it into a platform, say convert it to DFI in Cake DeFi. And from there, click on the projects.
Yeah, click on the projects. Or if you know how to use the DEX, use it. You can use DeFi chain has its own DEX. I mean, you just search the few DEXs to use. The other famous one will be PancakeSwap. So that's another one. There's so many DEX out there. You don't need to stick to this particular one. The reason why I'm using Cake is generally a lot of people who follow me are not very technical people.
Like me.
And it's just an easier solution. But of course, they do take a little bit of your cut because they do that. But you just do understand that just take a small. I'm not too sure about the fees, but it's not a lot for the amount of work you need to do.
So what are the risks involved?
Bitcoin is like safe, but are you going to expect a 10x out of Bitcoin in the next 5 years? Maybe yes, maybe no. That is risk to reward. So when you're looking at this one that I'm doing right now, which is DFI, 10x probably the next 1-2 years, yes, but the risk jumps significantly higher. But at least it's not that kind of risk where you're investing in other shit coins. That's why I told people I have 1%. Really, because of that, staking has come 100% per year. My 1%
is no longer 1%.
No longer 1%. Yeah, you know, it's a little bit more.
Well, one thing for stock investors' perspective, do you do allocation? Like how do you go about doing it? Because you see, crypto moves so crazily, right? Just suddenly become like 5% of my portfolio, 2% now. So do you even do allocation? Like how do you go about doing allocation in such a volatile market?
It just has to purely goes by your understanding of the particular asset. So for me, it's usually about 90% Tesla because I'm very certain and I know what they're doing. I just know it. So then I go to Bitcoin, then it goes down to a bit of Palantir and now DFI.
Yeah.
So percentage allocation depends on your understanding on the particular asset.
I think what we're going to do, right, is for one of our upcoming video, right, because we still have a few $1,000s to invest in. Yeah. You know, because by the way, if you just join us, if you just join us, right, we actually stake $10,000 up, right, for viewers to decide how to invest in us and make us choose your good or bad decision. And the fund is actually surprisingly growing, right? But I think with the remaining $3,000, right, what we could do is we can open up a DeFi projects and really just show what we are doing over there, right? To just join to the fund, you know, of staking, right, and really see where can this fund goes, right? But by the way, we didn't use our money to buy a Dogecoin, sadly. Sadly, we didn't buy Dogecoin, right? Yeah. And last but not least, everyone, what is your view on alternative coin? How does it play in a portfolio? And what should you be considering, or what is your take on this future of alternative coins?
Altcoins, there are tons of projects. I just show them on my mobile phone. I got like at least few hundred altcoins inside. Yes. I mean, but I didn't buy it, just to let you know. I got so many inside due to some funny stuff that's happening. But don't do it. There is so many altcoins and it's very hard to select a project. I mean, for most investors out there, you wouldn't be able to afford the losses. So if I were you, I'll just do probably Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a little bit of DFI, which is the most risky you can go.
So for now, it's just Bitcoin and Ethereum. And okay, just now I went in a little bit for the fun of it, of Dogecoin.
Yeah.
And
money
maybe,
that you can lose. Money that you can lose.
Yeah, money that you can lose just a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe the next will be this staking thing. Right? That's all. Because I really don't want to spend the time to go and research about this and that, and then just for the little bit of gain.
Yeah, some of you guys are very daily, like busy on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And to understand the company best, I mean, if I'm not wrong, because you mix around with me long enough, you should understand Tesla enough. So no matter what happens, you're just dollar cost average. And I think it's still so much easier for you guys because you all live a very busy life.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, we are not retired, right? And we're running our own businesses. But I think importantly for my consideration is that, you know, like fundamentals as well, pick a few things to go very deep in rather than looking at returns. So what I see a lot of people do is they look at altcoins return and start to invest in multiple altcoins to balance return. I mean, it's not wrong, but just go back to fundamental again, right? Do you trust that project? Do you trust that coin? What's the purpose of coin? Is there utility in it? You know, what's the growth? What's the understanding? Or is it just a random coin that's being created out for scamming? There's a lot of because
a
it's so,
lot out there. It's a lot,
easy,
guys.
Right?
Yes,
So for me, right now, I'm still big in Ethereum, right? Because I still think it's one of the safest, and I was very blessed. It just went up by double out of nowhere, you know, over the last few months, right? But I was thinking very fundamental stuff about cryptocurrency. I believe there's a long-term future, so I'm not doing a lot of short-term move to make out lots of returns in the short run. That's just how I would do it, right? Guys, comment at the bottom below. Are you team Dogecoin? And what happens to you after this video is out on Wednesday? Because you will probably see this on Wednesday and the Saturday night has been over, right? So we are very anxious to see what's the outcome, right? Talk to us and what is your take on crypto in your portfolio. And with that, we'll see you in the next episode.